Albert Einstein's wise words contain everything from love, education, to life. With his contribution to the world, of course Einstein's words can be a guide for us. Below are 35 quotes from Albert Einstein about education. Behind every sweet smile, there is a bitter sadness that no one can ever see or feel. There are times where I wish I could turn back time and make all the sadness go away, but I feel like if I did, the happiness would disappear too. Any fool can be happy. It takes a person with a sincere heart to make beauty out of things that make us cry. Sadness hurts, but it is a healthy feeling. That is something that needs to be felt. Never regret your own decision. If you don't respect your own decisions, who else will respect them? Sometimes even tears can't express that much pain, because it's the smile that hides it. Our greatest joys and sufferings come from our relationships with other people. Life is not obliged to give us what we expect. We have to understand that sadness is like an ocean, and sometimes we drown, while other days we are forced to swim. So sad to know I'm done. But when I think about it, I have a lot of happy memories. I always like to walk in the rain, so no one can see me cry. Remember, when it starts to hurt, life is trying to teach you something. The walls we build around ourselves to keep out sadness also keep out joy. Things change. And friends leave. And life doesn't stop for anyone. The word happy will lose its meaning if it is not balanced with sadness. Life can be sad, life can be happy. Whatever is in your life, it doesn't have to hinder you, happy or sad. Be strong now because things will get better. Now there may be a storm, but it won't rain forever. The reality is that they come to you when you are not ready, and leave when you need them most. First, accept sadness. Realize that without losing, winning is not so good. Now I have learned that although those who speak about someone's suffering are usually hurtful, those who remain silent feel the pain more. One must not allow oneself to be overwhelmed by sadness. I believe that if you haven't learned about sadness, you can't appreciate happiness. Sometimes, the most cheerful people endure the most terrible pain. Maybe we all have darkness inside us and some of us are better at dealing with it than others. The journey is the same, when you go looking for your sadness as when you look for your happiness. We are taught to feel shame because of confusion, anger, fear, and sadness. And to me, all of that is equal in value to happiness, joy, and inspiration. Everyone has his secret sorrows that the world does not know, and often we call people cold even though they are just sad. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Behind the brightest smile lies the darkest secret that you will never understand. A million words won't bring you back, I know because I've tried, neither will a million tears, I know because I've cried. I'm not crying because of you, you are not worthy. I cried because my fantasy of who you really were was shattered by the truth of who you really were. Experiencing sadness and anger can make you feel more creative, and by being creative you can overcome your pain or negativity. When you do something noble and beautiful and no one notices, don't be sad. Because the sun every morning is a beautiful sight, but most of the audience is still asleep. To be loved so deeply, even though the person who loved us is gone, that feeling of love will still give us protection forever. Just let it go because if you're alone, you won't be able to make it work. Thank you for watching this video. Hope it is useful. Don't forget to subscribe to support this channel.